Yo, what's up, my people? What's up, my good people? Motherfucker back, man. Go to another one, man. Young Beezy, man. Pimp B the Cash Guy, man. I'm back with another one. And today's Los Angeles County legend, all-time athlete that I'm gonna speak on today is none other than yours truly, Mr. Keyshawn Johnson, himself, number one draft pick overall in the NFL. He spent some time, with like four different teams in the league or something. Like, the man he for sure got a bold, big ass ring on his finger. So put some respect on Mr. Keyshawn Johnson's name. And then, I think he made about two, maybe even three Pro Bowls. I think that my man's had like 60 something, about 65, 66 tubs. I mean, shit, what more can I say about Mr. Keyshawn Johnson other than he was just a flat out stud when he was balling? Like, no doubt. Like, he was that dude when he played. Like, now I don't know him personally. Like, I know one of my other videos, I talk about an athlete that I knew personally, but I don't know Keyshawn personally. Keyshawn was born in like 1972, so when I was born, he was already like 13. And from what I've, just heard from his reputation, now I'm not trying to put no stain on my man's reputation, but by the time I was born, he was 13, and I think he was like already heavy in the game. Like, being from Los Angeles during that time, NWA had just came out. I mean, the streets was lit. Like, shit was hot. 6'4" Impalas type shit. That's, the Jerry curls. The real life boys in the hood. I think like Keyshawn Johnson's like what Ricky would be if Ricky didn't get shot or something. That's who Keyshawn Johnson is. Keyshawn Johnson is Ricky. Ricky! If Ricky didn't get shot. But I mean, look, he went to by the time he was in 8th grade, I read like he was already get yammed up for doing like real trill street shit. Like in 8th grade, like, I mean, I can vouch. I believe it because when I was in 8th grade, and I was already in the trenches heavy. Like, you could ask about me. I ain't even bragging about no street shit. I was a street kid. My moms and dad was like, here, take this key and get some motherfucking A's and B's, man, and don't go to jail. Like, you give a little nigga in 8th grade. I was doing that shit in elementary. But 8th grade, I was already criminally minded. Like, my innocence was already like, knock it off. I was fucking bitches and shit like that, right? You know what I'm saying? And then, so I mean, I'm just saying, Keyshawn being and coming from where he from, I mean, he was probably just like Beezy was, or even worse, because the nigga was 6'4" and something. He was tall. You know how them tall niggas be getting in the most shit than the little nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga gonna try that big ass tall nigga, like, we gonna knock this nigga out, or he just stand out. But I mean, he made it through his little 8th grade, issues and early on, in his life problems. But I'm sure he went through something being from LA. Like, it's real. It's real life. It's like the damn near. If you ain't rich and living in Hollywood or Malibu or the beach or some shit, you in the trenches, bro. And don't think you can't get popped anywhere. You can get popped in Malibu or in Hollywood, like Young Dolph or something, or motherfucker. LA is just really turned up and active with a lot of people and a lot of gangster shit going on. So you being a young black nigga, you probably was involved in that shit if you was good at shit. All right, so his nephew is Michael Thomas. Now, Michael Thomas probably like at least the best nigga in the league right now. So that just shows you that shit probably true. If, I don't know him personally. Like I said, I can't say this is a solid fact, but I mean, Michael Thomas is good as fuck. Keyshawn was good as fuck. I'm thinking them niggas is, if they say they related, I believe it. Them niggas seem like they came from the same stock of nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then, You know what I'm saying? His son play for the Cornhuskers right now. You know, black shirt. Or they used to be the black shirt D, whatever the motherfuckers was when they had the little white boy who was fast as fuck. He was like the first Manziel. My nigga was an option nigga. He was white boy, option boy, like just killing. You know what I'm saying? And then known facts about the historic career of the great Keyshawn Johnson is that he attended West LA Junior College, is coming out of high school, wherever high school he went to, and he only played 8 games, right? And then he just like said, "Fuck it, I'm about to start trapping or something," because I mean, they not paying. You know, this is JC. He like, I'm an NFL nigga. In his mind, he probably like, I'm a big star, big dog nigga. And so he played 8 games at West LA. I don't know what the stats was, but I know my nigga was probably killing and then was like, fuck it, I'm finna go sell some dope because all my niggas getting money selling dope on the block. So they making more money than this JC shit, right? And then, so he started trapping probably. I don't know him personally. I'm just speaking out from I'm just my opinion on what he was getting into after he said fuck JC, because I said fuck JC because they wasn't paying too. But then I guess he was like, man, you know what, y'all niggas, we getting $1 million trapping, like this shit boring. I want to play football again. So he go from probably trapping on the block or something, getting it in on some real life, nip shit. And then said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to SC and play football. Like who does that? You gotta be so sick with the shit that you could go from probably trapping on the block, and then now you like the next day you starting for USC, and you know what I'm saying? Like USC is such a prestigious college, and their program produced people like fucking OJ Simpson. And that's another story for a later day. But okay, he's like, fuck it, I'm going to SC. I'm just that dude. I'm just that guy. You know, like, fuck it. I'm just going to go here. You know, he got picked number 1 overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does? I ain't never even heard of a receiver getting picked number 1 overall. I don't think ever. Like, maybe Calvin Johnson, possibly. But I don't know. Receivers usually go like a little past number 1. It's like a quarterback or an O-lineman or something, like, but it's never how rare you hear receivers is like easy to come by. So you picking one number 1 just showed you how sick with it Keyshawn Johnson was. He wasn't just talking shit. He was backing that shit up. You know what I'm saying? He backed that shit up all the way to a motherfucking ring. So I want to give a shout out to Keyshawn Johnson. And you know what I'm saying? Like, just because he literally just got picked off the streets, or he just got off the block and went right to like the biggest program in America playing football, like because he felt like it. They got picked number 1 overall. I mean, and then he bought out his whole life. Like, I mean, he got a ring, and I know he got a bag. I know he got if you get picked number 1, you gonna get that bag. Period. Like, you commanding the bag coming out of college at a number 1 pick. Like, I need a bag. And he was probably getting it in the hood, too, on the low. I don't know him personally, So don't be out here thinking I'm talking about Keyshawn Johnson from a point of view like he my friend. Nah, I ain't never met Keyshawn Johnson. But I know he went to Palisades High School for his sophomore and junior year, and then he went to the almighty DDP, Dorsey High School, for his senior year. You know what I'm saying? And then ended up at a fucking JC. So it's like, I mean, I don't know if they didn't know who he was or wait, they didn't respect. He didn't get no respect on his name, but I'm gonna put some respect on Keyshawn Johnson's name. Keyshawn Johnson is probably like the top fucking 2 best receivers to come out of Los Angeles County history, and that's saying a lot. It's a lot of good ass receivers that came out of LA. Like, I could say for sure, Steve Smith for the Giants went to Taft. That's not LA. That's not the hood, but it's still like around there, so he a receiver. And then, I mean, it's a plethora of other names I could mention, but Keyshawn Johnson, uh, I want to give a shout out and I want to pay homage to your greatness as a LA legend, Los Angeles County gladiator, school type legend. And, this is Pimp B the Cash Guy with another one, man. Y'all, the real gladiators tap in, man. So, real niggas know. All of us from every state, not just Cali, but I'm from Cali. I'm from Los Angeles County, and I wanna give y'all the trench report from from what I know and from what I've seen and from where I'm from. And much love and respect to all the other trenches out there in the other states. Shouts out to all of y'all. All right, so this was Keyshawn Johnson, man. Y'all have a good one. And I done did my third video, and I'm already riding Benz now. So it's like y'all keep supporting the page, y'all keep subscribing, man. Y'all keep tapping in. I ain't got nothing more. I got just more good shit coming for you daily, minutely, whenever I got a chance to think about somebody that came from the set, like just whoever came from the land that I can think of that y'all know or don't know. I'm gonna give a little quick intro bio. Y'all look the motherfucker up. Hopefully y'all see something that I can say that this is came from where I'm from. This is what we do, where we at. Church.